from subparplanning. How's it going? Just getting around to doing a quick little video of a Daiso haul, which is kind of odd because I am actually in Maine and there are no Daisos on the East Coast. They're all on the West Coast. So I don't know if any of you follow my Instagram, you will have seen that I was on vacation, or I still am on vacation, for a couple of weeks, and one of my goals for this vacation was to visit the city of Seattle, and it was a lot of fun. I'm not sure, I was kind of thinking of maybe like posting a quick little like video and like some images of my trip, but I really don't know if anybody wants to see it. I've had a couple people express some interest, but I don't know. So if that's something you'd want to see, obviously let me know in the comments and I can put something together. I am going to be putting multiple Daiso videos because this is basically a Daiso haul in this particular video. So most of that stuff will be more of like the walking the streets and kind of doing video kind of thing. So again, if that's something that interests you, excuse me, please let me know. So anyways, if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is subparplanning. This is mostly a channel about planning. Sometimes I'll throw in like some purse find or something, but I'm trying to just keep it more geared towards planning because that's kind of like my shtick. I really like that. I've actually more about paper crafting and stuff like that, I found. So if you're new, welcome. And if you've been here before and you're watching this video, thank you so much for coming back. And to all the new subscribers, welcome. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy my videos. So let's just get started because this actually could be kind of a long one, only because I went to 3 different Daisos on this trip. I went to 2 in Seattle and I went to 1 in Vancouver, Canada. And the one in Vancouver was huge. It was a 2-story Daiso taking up a fairly significant store size-wise. I think it's like 2,100 like meters because it's in Canada. And it was amazing. And it was kind of funny because it was almost overwhelming. Like there was almost like too much to look at that I got like super overwhelmed. So I had to like take a minute and like breathe. So anyways, let's just get started. I don't have everything together by each store purchase. I just kind of put it all together. But obviously all the little stores, the 2 small stores that I visited in Seattle obviously had everything that the Vancouver store had. However, those 2 little stores didn't have everything that Vancouver had. So Vancouver was this huge, huge store that had tons of stock, tons of different stuff. And then the 2 satellite stores, or the smaller stores, the 2 in Seattle, one was in the International District in Chinatown. The other one was at was near Westlake Center. Those were obviously a lot smaller. So let's get started. Honestly, I don't even remember what I got. And this is not even all of it. So I got one of these little bags. It says Daiso, Japan, and then it says, since 1972. I just thought it was super cute. It's just like a little canvas bag. I put a lot of stuff in it. Now, when I was shopping in Canada it was $2 Canadian, and in Seattle it was $1.50. Obviously, it's a 100 yen store, so in Japan, it's 100 yen. So I got a needle holder for needle felting. I've never done it before, but I thought I'd give it a try, and like I said, it was $2. So there's that. I got some they're like little tiny little metal things for nails that you can put on your nail polish to decorate for Halloween. Obviously I didn't use them for Halloween because they're here. And I like to do paper folding and origami, so I got myself some 10 sheets of this really pretty origami paper. So those are the different styles of paper, and I believe they're excuse me, I believe they're single-sided. Really pretty though. And again, this was in Canada, so I think it was $2 or $2 Canadian. And I got these, the double eyelid tape. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this, but it helps to increase the size of your eye, makes you a little more awake. So I thought I'd give this a try. I saw a couple of videos about it, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try this because it just kind of looks cool. And if you want to see how it works, just type in double eyelid tape on YouTube or eyelid tape application on YouTube in the search bar, and you'll see like thousands of videos. And then these are some of their stickers that they have, and I just thought these were adorable. I got the cherry blossoms, which I'm going to use in April to, I think it's either April or May to coincide with the Cherry Blossom Festival that they have in Washington, D.C. That's something that I went to a couple years ago, and I loved it. It was beautiful. And then I got these cute little Asian-inspired stickers. I just think they're cute. A little sushi roll, a little bento box. I just thought those were really pretty. I was going to use this for maybe a Chinese New Year spread in February, which I believe is in February. I might have to double check that. And then these are page markers. I mean, come on, they're like metal-ish. They're like a thin metal, so they're actually pretty sturdy. But I got the doggies, and I got the kitties. Again, come on. I mean, half the stuff I looked at, I'd pick it up, and then I would just throw it in my basket. Like, I just couldn't stand it. This is one of those enlargers for books to put on a page when you're reading. I actually picked this up for my mom to help when she's looking at menus and stuff. She can just keep it in her purse because it's so little. This is an A6 book cover. It's like a clear pocket. And the reason why I got this was because I'm thinking, and I know this is crazy because it's only 2018, but I think for 2019 I'm going to get myself a Hobonichi A6, and I thought this would be kind of fun to just put something in there until I find a cover that I like, or I can use this for maybe some of my travel TNs that I've been making, my paper ones. So it comes with 2, which is pretty sweet. Some more of those little nail things, different little designs, and again, it's all for Halloween. So you just put it on your nail polish when it's wet, and then you can just cover it with clear. And then I got some craft paper labels, which I thought were really cool, so I can use these as boxes for something. I also haven't tested it yet, but I was thinking about like dabbing some like color from a color stamp using a dauber to try to bring some color out. See how that comes out. These are balls. They're like little pearls, I guess. Beaded caviar nail wraps. I just thought it was kind of funny, so I picked them up. And again, I mean, everything was like, this is $2 Canadian, so this is like $1.25 or $1.50 here. And then I got a foot cover. I don't know why, it just seems kind of cool. And I mean, you can get these here, so this is nothing fancy, but there's that. And then I will put this right there because I've got more stuff. And again, I had to just basically fit everything in my suitcase, and it was quite painful. I don't know how I managed to get all this stuff home, but I did. So I thought this was kind of cool. So this is an A6 zipper pouch container, and I was actually going to try this for my happy planner. I don't know, it might just make it. I think the height will be okay, but I don't know about the width. So this is just something so I can protect my happy planner and just throw it in my bag and not really worry about it. I got some large open space clips, which I really like these. I have a perfume atomizer because I thought this would be kind of fun to have, so I can carry my scent around. I usually, I don't wear a lot of perfume, obviously because of work, but when I'm not working, on my days off, I'll usually spray some, like, I just use Chanel No. 5. That's the only one I use. I don't really use a lot of different scents. I know it's total Grammy smell, but I just like the way it smells. I got this pen holder so that I can attach it to my happy planner, or basically anything. I wish I had picked up a couple of these. They had like, I think they had black and silver, and I am a little disappointed that I didn't pick any more of these up because I just think they're so nifty. They're super handy. I got a couple of these, so they're in my bag somewhere, but this is actually a pair of folding scissors. And the reason why I got this is because it'll be that much easier for me when I have to take my planner stuff with me, because I don't have to lug around big bulky scissors. So these are amazing. And I was like, oh man, what's this? I didn't realize what this like line is, but it's actually the seam. So here's this thing. I don't, this is probably just for shipping, this little like plasticky thing, but look at this. And it actually works really well. It actually cuts great. So I got this because I just thought this would be great. And I actually think I'm going to keep this little thing to keep it from popping open. It's just going to make it that much easier for me to get it in this little container. But hi, I mean, what more could you ask for? A pair of little scissors. Oh, and it says special day. Special day. It's a special day. Whoops. And I like that it's got the, well, whatever. It's supposed to go this way. I like that it's got the little pocket loop there, so you can just pop it in your pocket and you can really nerd out with your pens, and then you got a little pair of scissors. Excuse me. So some other things that I got were these really super cute, they're Bento Picks. So they're basically supposed to go in your lunch and you pick your little food, but I just thought they were so cute. I mean, the whales and the little seal and the dolphin. I mean, I couldn't help myself. I had to get them. So that's that. So I will continue to pop that into my little Daiso bag as we kind of motor through. So I got this little Halloween towel. You know, I went the week before Halloween, so all of their Halloween stuff was out. So this is kind of what it looks like, and I thought it was kind of cute. So it's just like a Halloween tea towel. These came in, I think, a pack of 2, and these are actually just grocery bags. The area of Maine that I live in has actually not banned. Actually, no, I think they came in sets. I think they only came 1 apiece. The area in Maine that I live in Portland, they've banned plastic shopping bags, so everyone has to bring their bags with them. And I thought these would be just great for getting produce, because they're really light, so they shouldn't affect the weight too much of the produce. So I just thought this would be good for produce. I got a couple of these guys. And then I've seen other people talk about these, and I wanted to get some, and they're compression masks. So basically they are the same thing along the lines of the face sheet masks that everyone's been buying. You know, you can go to TJ Maxx or Home Goods or Sephora or Walmart, and they have these sheet masks, and it's this mask that's filled with like some kind of a serum or a liquid. You put it on your face, you relax for 10 to 20 minutes, you take it off, and then you just rub the remaining product into your face. But what this is this is an actual sheet mask, but there's nothing in it. It's completely empty. So what you do is you take it and you apply your lotion to swell it up. So you can apply some serum. You know, if there's a serum that you really like, you can apply it to this, wait for this thing to swell up, and then you just open up the sheet mask and put it on your face. And you can leave it on for 10 minutes. And then just, you know, with the remaining serum, you just kind of let that absorb into your face, and then you just can kind of continue on with your routine. But I thought, how cool is that you can basically make any serum you want with this little mask. So I got 2 packages of it because I have a couple friends that I'm going to give some of these to, because they work at Sephora. So I thought they could try this and see what they think, and they can try it with some of their products. So shout out to these compression masks, because they seem pretty cool. Oh my god, I have this thing for bags. I have like a bag fetish. So I got this like little clear bag. It's cute. It's just big enough to carry, you know, your wallet and stuff. I actually work part-time in a place that requires a clear bag. It doesn't require a clear bag, but they need to be able to look through it before I leave the store, and I just always feel kind of weird having them like go through my purse. So I thought this would be a great purchase at $2 or $1.50 to just throw my stuff in for work, and then just they can just look through it. And it's actually pretty big. I mean, it's a good size. I mean, you can't really see it because it's practically see-through, but it's a pretty good size bag. Like, you can fit a ton of stuff in here. I mean, that's not even filled at all, basically. So we'll just put that there, and hopefully it doesn't catch fire by that candle. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. So much stuff. It's ridiculous. Butter soy sauce, potato crisps. They're basically like little fake French fries. If you ever have a chance to go to Vancouver, if you ever go to Vancouver for a visit, you need to go to Dog, and you need to get yourself a hot dog, and you need to get yourself the butter fries that are the dusted butter fries, because they're absolutely amazing. So I'm really hoping that these are going to be very similar to that. I also got some potato sticks. They're Japanese salt and seaweed, because why not? I like potato sticks. And then I got these. I got 3 of these little cotton pockets. They're super cute. And this is going to be part of my redesign for my craft room, or my craft corner, which is basically what it is. But the best part about this is that this part can come out, and you can attach it and make like a pocket of 3. Whoops, let me get over here so you can see. So you can actually stagger them. They have the little thing here, and this just slides right out, and it's awesome. And I thought, you know what, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. So I have these, and so that'll be part of my craft room redesign. And then I got these cute little stamps, and I thought they'd be adorable to just kind of keep with my happy planner. So if something comes up, I run out of some stuff, I can use this. You know, the scissors, you can use this for cutting or for like maybe coupons. The purse, it could be going for the bank, or you could be doing a sale. The shopping cart, obviously for groceries or whatever. The airplanes for travel. And then the reason why I got it was because it's got this little teeny tiny hospital. So I can use that to mark my days at work because I work at a hospital. I got some Pockies. I've never had these before, but everyone seems to love them, so I decided to give it a try. I'll report back on that later. I got these puppy erasers. Stop it, you know, just stop it. It comes with a little bowl, a little shoe, tennis toy, a little doghouse, and then little puppies. Honestly, I will probably never use them, but I just couldn't help myself. It was bad. Like it was bad. I just can't, words can't describe how brutal this was for me to just go there. I swear to God, if I could buy a plane ticket, fly into Vancouver, go shopping at Daiso, and then fly home, I would probably do it. And that's because how crazy I am about Daiso. And that's just all the more reason for me to want to go back to Vancouver and bring an extra suitcase, because I would have to bring another suitcase for all the crap that I would buy. I bought this for part of my planning. This is a stapleless stapler. So it staples the paper and then you just flip it over. I've never had one of these before and I thought it'd be kind of cool. So basically you just staple, cut, and then flip. And so I was pretty pumped to get this. I can do a video. I'll probably do a quick little video of some of this stuff so you can actually see it in use, but I just wanted to get this video up and running because it's been almost, it'll be going on 2 weeks tomorrow that I did all this stuff. I got this cutlery set because in the summertime I could do a lot of camping, and I really liked that it was pretty compact and small, and it just seems like it was a good idea. Like, I don't know how well it works, but it seemed pretty cool to me. So these are chopsticks. And looks like they just kind of slide in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, now I have chopsticks. I'm not very good with them though. That's the problem. But so I got my chopstick on, which is kind of cool. And then I thought the other thing that was cool was I have a fork and a spoon. So when I go camping, I have a fork and a spoon, and it all fits in this little teeny tiny design. Yeah, spoon. Let's see. I feel like I should probably go that way. I don't know. Is that how it was when I got it? I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe like that. That seems like that makes more sense. And then but I thought this was actually kind of cool, though I think I'm doing it wrong. There we go. And then look at this. It just closes up. And now you have utensils. So, and that won't take up any space in my camping kitchen or my backpack. I'm all about, I don't know why, I'm all about making things tiny. Don't ask me. I'm crazy. So there's that. I got 2 of those. And then, let's see, shout out to the scrunchie. Heck yeah, I did. I got a scrunchie. I got 3 of them. I got these felt tip stamping pens, which I thought were adorable. I think I've seen a couple people use them, or a couple people haul them in their Daisos. So I got them sun and moon, little paw, little cloud, and then some lips because, you know, when you're feeling amorous, you want to send a kiss out. I got a fan that I thought was actually really pretty. I'm a big proponent of fans in the summertime when it's hot. If there's no breeze, you make it yourself. That's what I say. I got these. These are Totalus Socks. You can moisturize your heels. So, like, when I go get a pedicure, it'll be nice. I can put this sock on. It'll keep my heel moisturized while I drive home, and I can still wear my flip-flops and not have it be crazy. And actually, I need to get a pedicure within the next couple of weeks because it's going to start to get cold, and I'm not going to wear my flip-flops anymore. This is a scrapbook, and I got this to do a quick scrapbook of my Seattle, Vancouver, you know, my first 2 weeks of vacation, which was basically me going all over the place. I went to Massachusetts, I went to Salem. I was going to go to Washington, D.C., I was going to go to New York City. Unfortunately, with the day I was supposed to go, it was going to rain. I just didn't feel like walking in the rain all day because that's basically what I did all day in Seattle. I got some high chews. Anybody who's had these knows how freaking awesome they are. Super chewy, super juicy. Here's that second cutlery set I got. I got the Quintessential cat page holder. I see these, a lot of people post these on with their Hobonichis or the travel notebooks, and I've always been super jealous of it, and now I have my very own. So happy about that. These are name stickers, which is really cool. So what you'll do is you lift it up, write the information down, and then you pull that thing off and it's clear. So this is a great way to mark stuff that maybe belongs to you that you're loaning out to people that, or maybe you don't want to lose, and keep your name on there. I got another one of those cool scissors because, you know, you always have to have at least two. I got these little dental picky things. Now, obviously, you can get these at the dollar store, but I forgot my floss, so I bought a couple. So I used one and I kept one here, you know. But I forgot my dental floss while I was gone. Because I'm trying to get into the habit of flossing every night, or at least every other night. Ugh, and it's so hard. But, you know, I need to make a tracker for it. This is cool because this is the stapler that goes around. So you can turn it around, and that's why I wanted the stapler. I had seen other people use it, and I just had the biggest boner for this thing. So I finally got it. I got myself a stapler, an around stapler. Oh my God, it just keeps coming. It just doesn't stop. I got some silk blotting oil blotting sheets. These are awesome. I love these. You keep these in your purse. It'll take care of the shine anytime, day or night. Excuse me. Ha! I forgot about this. I got a mummy correction tape. It's just correction tape with a little mummy thing. I mean, come on. How cute is that? Stop it. And again, this is for Halloween, because this is before Halloween. I got some magnet page markers that I really thought were cool. I just like the colors, and I just thought they'd look good for my planner for 2019 because I'm super pumped about it because they got it. I kind of like the way I have it set up. I'm still adding more stuff to it. These are just two little notebooks, but they're kind of cool because the covers are kind of heavy duty. They're like these little plastic covers. So once these notebooks are done, I'm sure I can find something for them. And they came with two, and they're the pretty little designs, like little light bulbs. So there's this one. You know, kind of cute. And then there's this one, which again is really pretty. They're both pretty. I got this, a pass case. So I had used this when I was traveling in Seattle. I used a lot of the metro, and I used the bus quite a bit. It wasn't worth it to Uber, or, I mean, obviously I just walked. I was there in Seattle for about 4 days, and I managed to walk about 10 miles a day. Just because it's so easy to walk around the city. I mean, there's just always so much to see and do, and you don't even notice that you're walking. You're just kind of going. So the other thing, I think that's it. Oh my God, I think this is almost done. I did not get this at Daiso. I got this at a shop, but I love these things. They're chiclets, and when I was young growing up, we used to call them chiclets when I was in Mexico with family visiting. So, and people would sell those, they'd be like standing outside trying to sell those at your car. I got a shampoo brush. It's a Tsubaki shampoo brush. So what you'll do is you put the shampoo in your hair, and then you can use this to help to massage the scalp. It also helps to lift like dirt and grime out of your hair while you're shampooing it. And I just think this thing was cool, so I just had to get it. I haven't tried it yet, obviously. And then the other thing that I got was I just got some hand cream. But yeah. That's basically what I got. That's 3 different stores. Probably spent close to $70 for everything, which is a lot. And yeah, I kind of, because excuse me, because the chances of me going to Daiso anytime soon, within the next year, are pretty slim. I decided to just get anything and everything that I wanted, anything that I thought would be kind of cool. There was a couple things that I bought 2 of, and the reason why was because if one falls apart, I still have another one. Now, with that being said, I wish I had gotten another one of these. I wish I had gotten another one of those staplers. I wish I had gotten another one of these. I had like 2 of them in my bag, and I put one back. I wish I'd gotten another package of these because I just love these things. You can't turn them into pen holders because it's not solid, but I just think they're so much prettier. I just love the way they look. Let's see, what else do I wish I had gotten 2 of? Probably these. Wish I'd gotten 2 of these. Let me see what else. What else do I wish I'd gotten 2 of? I wish I'd gotten more yarn stuff. They had like yarn stuff, and they had like knitting needles, and that was the whole thing. It was like I was only in Vancouver for a day, so I flew out of Seattle at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I got into Vancouver. No, excuse me. I flew out of Seattle at 8:30. I got into Vancouver like at 9:30-ish. I went to Daiso. I was there for almost 3 hours. My flight was supposed to leave at like 6:30, and I still wanted to go in town to Vancouver because I just love it there. It's such a beautiful city. It's super expensive to live there, but it's a beautiful city and it's super walkable. Like I took the transit train in from the airport. Well, excuse me, from Daiso, and from there I was able to walk down to the waterfront. I went to Gastown. I mean, I walked a whole bunch of different places. And the thing is that I kind of almost wish that I had booked a night in Vancouver and stayed in Vancouver and just kept the hotel in Seattle, and then, you know, go to Vancouver in the morning, stay there for the night. Then I could have gone to Daiso and I could stay there as long as I wanted, and then flown home the next day back to Seattle. That's kind of what I wish I had done. Am I going to be going back to Vancouver just to go to this friggin' Daiso? Probably, which is insane because who the hell books a trip around a store? But then again, you know, there's people that specifically come to Maine because they want to go to Aberdeen because it's open 24 hours a day. There's no locks on the door. You can go at any time you want. So, I mean, I guess different strokes for different folks. Everyone's passionate about something, and I had the best time in there, and I would love nothing more than to take my mom there. Just to take my mom to Daiso and just let her roam around, because I'll tell you, between the 2 of us, we could probably fill at least 3 suitcases because she loves, you know, shit like this. So anyways, my plan is to take her at some point, hopefully within the next year, and we'll see how it goes from there. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Obviously, I didn't go through and show you anything in action aside from the scissors. The reason being is because there's so much stuff that I just can't, I just don't have it in me. So I'm going to include all the videos and the pictures I took in Daiso in this video. So this is going to be a fairly long video because this is already at like 28 minutes. So anyways, if you have any questions about anything or any comments, please leave them down below. I always try to answer people's comments, and I always try to reply because it's the nice thing to do. And thank you for watching if you've made it all the way to the end, because this was a long one. And if you have, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching, and remember, you're worth it, you deserve it, you belong here, and you are loved.